On the surface, he appears as an innocent schoolgirl, but secretly harbors an obsession with cross-dressing. He wears full makeup with dresses daily to get close to the girl he secretly admires. Why doesn't he approach her like a man? The girl suffers from severe androphobia. Xian developed PTSD after her stepfather's assault, developing post-traumatic stress disorder. Now she experiences extreme fear of men. Even just seeing males triggers breathing difficulties and tremors. This trauma severely disrupts her daily life. To avoid interacting with men, Xian adopts a masculine short-haired look. Her striking male appearance gains her female admirers at school. Friend Connie finds a women-only cafe. She suggests Xian work there as waitress, hoping it might help her PTSD recovery. Xian thinks it's worth trying, and brings her resume for interview. A boy approaches her outside school gates. She hyperventilates and collapses. A girl named Ritsuko comes to her aid. Through Ritsuko's gentle care, Xian gradually calms down. Ritsuko helps gather her belongings, revealing she's Xian's junior classmate. Xian's popularity at school made her instantly recognizable. Xian gratefully thanks Ritsuko, but hurries to her job interview. The manager reviews her resume, but declines due to her lack of experience. Xian leaves dejected. A man bumps into her outside. Oddly, her PTSD doesn't trigger. Though noticing her distress, he coldly enters the cafe without offering help. He's actually the cafe's chef. Finding her discarded resume, he persuades the manager to hire her. Xian returns home after dark. Ritsuko mysteriously appears. Xian questions why she's here. Ritsuko claims she lives nearby, and returns Xian's lost pencil case. Xian gratefully accepts it, unaware of the hidden listening device. Ritsuko follows Xian upstairs, revealed to be her next-door neighbor. Xian's mother calls immediately. Xian answers impatiently. Since the assault, her mother developed PTSD too. Fearing Xian might be hurt again, she demands constant check-ins. After hanging up, Xian gets the cafe job offer. She excitedly calls Connie with news. Camera focuses on the pencil case. A pen inside blinks red. Ritsuko planted a listening device, now monitoring Xian's every move. This smile reeks of twisted pleasure. Even worse, he's actually a man. His long hair and chest are both fake. His real self, a guy with bleached hair. Next day, he slips into stockings, a dress, and even curled lashes. Dressed as the stunning Ritsuko, he approaches Xian. Xian instinctively recoils when touched. Ritsuko feels a pang of rejection. Connie suddenly appears and drags Xian away. Connie finds Ritsuko suspicious, thinks she's after Xian, warns Xian to stay away. Ritsuko overhears every poisonous word.
邪魔者第1号か。
Xian heads to her cafe shift. Ritsuko pops up again, insisting to join. Xian reluctantly agrees. A drunk harasses staff at the cafe entrance. Trembling with fear, Xian steps in. Still, she tries to help. As the drunk raises his fist, the chef swiftly scares him off. Xian thanks him, confessing her androphobia. Yet she feels fine around this man. Asks him to help overcome her fear. He agrees instantly, with one condition. He wants to meet the girl with Xian. Demands an introduction to Ritsuko. After hesitation, Xian agrees. A secret pact is formed. After work that night, Ritsuko waits near Xian's home, offers coffee and insists on walking her home, insists on escorting her, remembering her promise. Xian tolerates the nuisance. At her doorstep, Ritsuko asks if she hates men. Xian nods, startled. When Ritsuko comforts her, Xian pulls away. Awkward tension fills the air. Xian's confused. She's never reacted this way to girls. His male energy seeps through the disguise. After Xian leaves, Ritsuko hunts down that drunk, zaps him unconscious with a stun gun. Anyone harming Xian, man or woman, will pay. Next morning, Xian exits her building. Ritsuko's already waiting. How does he always find her? Noticing Ritsuko's mannerisms, he looks like her ex-boyfriend. They're constantly seen together. Rumors swirl about their relationship. Xian uses this to push Ritsuko away, asks him to keep distance. He claims not to mind, but secretly loves the assumptions. Now he can monopolize Xian. With this obsession, he blocks everyone from approaching her. Planted a bug in her stationery to monitor her every move. Any threat triggers immediate action. Whenever someone approaches Xian, Ritsuko swiftly eliminates the threat. Today, she overheard Xian's best friend, Connie, bad-mouthing her. Connie urged Xian to cut ties with Ritsuko, spreading bizarre rumors.
離れるべきなのはお前だ。邪魔者第1。
Ritsuko smirked slyly. She immediately scoured Connie's social media, hunting for ammunition to destroy her. Connie's profiles overflowed with club photos and shirtless men. Seems she's quite the party girl. That night, Ritsuko tailed Connie to a bar. She witnessed Connie flirting relentlessly, bad-mouthing Xian to every man.
指一本触れさせてくんね。つまんないさ。
This insult ignited Ritsuko's fury. She vowed to expose Connie's two-faced nature. When Connie left a love hotel, Ritsuko ambushed her with a threat. Stop approaching Xian, or else.
それを教えたらシアンはどっちを信じるだろうね。強がっちゃって。試してみます？
Ritsuko threw out a threat, then vanished. Connie stood frozen in shock. Next day at school, Connie was conspicuously absent. Last night's warning worked. Ritsuko grinned triumphantly. Now Xian would be hers alone. At lunch, Ritsuko clung to Xian as usual. Xian grew suspicious. Ritsuko reminded her of an ex. To confirm her wild theory, while Ritsuko fetched food, Xian checked her wallet. The ID confirmed female gender. An all-girls school. No boys admitted. Must have been imagining things. Ritsuko watched with a knowing smile. She'd planted the decoy ID. The credentials were forged, all to ease Xian's suspicions. After lunch, Ritsuko accompanied Xian to work. Approaching the cafe, Xian froze. A man triggered her PTSD. Ritsuko's soothing words calmed her. Khaki-striped pants terrify me most. Xian began explaining when Ritsuko interrupted.
こんなに先輩を苦しめる。辛い記憶なら、いっそ、忘れてしまえばいいの。
The cafe chef witnessed their exchange. Inside, he offered to cure her androphobia. Start by approaching me slowly, then hold my hand for 5 seconds. Xian inched forward under his guidance. Xian finally overcame her fear and shook hands. Xian was thrilled and wanted more, but the chef said today's therapy is over. He asked if Xian had introduced him to Ritsuko. Xian was embarrassed to admit no progress. Unexpectedly, Ritsuko arrived at the cafe. The chef saw Ritsuko. He thought it was a great chance to meet her. He rushed over, showering Ritsuko with attention. Xian felt awkward. She had to introduce them. The chef flirtatiously said he'd go. He'd prepare a special dessert for Ritsuko. The chef treated Ritsuko like a little sister, but Ritsuko saw the chef as an obstacle. Since the chef liked him, he'd use that to get rid of the chef. The chef brought out the special dessert. After Ritsuko praised it, he invited the chef to a movie tomorrow. The chef was ecstatic, of course. Xian returned home to find her mother there. Her mom immediately asked why she was home so late. Was she out on a date with a man? Xian didn't dare mention her job. She was about to lie and explain, but her mom wouldn't listen. She scolded Xian for being disobedient. What if she was harassed by a man again? Luckily, the hospital called. Her mom, as head doctor, had to go back for surgery. Before leaving, she told Xian to avoid men. Xian was very depressed, since she was so worried. Why wasn't she there when she was assaulted? Her mom wasn't the first to appear. Ritsuko overheard the conversation next door. He angrily cursed Xian's mother.
あの女畜生いつまで先輩を振り回すんだよどいつもこいつも苦しみやがって知らん
After venting, Ritsuko felt sad again. He thought Xian liked the chef. He couldn't stand anyone near Xian. He wouldn't let her talk to other men either.
俺が全てから守るから、俺だけ信じてね。先輩。
Zoom in. Ritsuko's room was covered in Xian's photos. He took these photos by stalking Xian. He's a total yander, pervert, and stalker. The next day, the three went to the movies. Ritsuko saw the chef and ran over, blushing. Xian felt a pang of jealousy watching them. Ritsuko flirted with the chef on purpose, and the chef came for Ritsuko. To be alone with Ritsuko, the chef hinted for Xian to leave. Xian took the hint and left. She was about to call a cab when she saw her mom. Her mom had been following her. She was furious to see Xian with a man. Xian kept explaining to Mom that the chef's a good person, but Mom grew angrier seeing Xian defend a man so fiercely. She tried dragging Xian home by force. Xian shook free from her grip. She refused to be controlled anymore. Thanks to Mom's care, she's never lived a normal life. 5 years ago, her stepfather assaulted her when Mom was away. She fought desperately but couldn't stop him. Her boyfriend intervened just in time. The stepfather pulled a weapon in panic. To save Xian, he lunged at the blade himself. Her wounded boyfriend vanished after fleeing. Mom found Xian disheveled and the stepfather covered in blood. Xian confessed everything, getting him arrested by police. Since then, Xian's feared all men. Mom forbade her from meeting any men. Under Mom's control, her phobia worsened severely. It began ruining her daily life. Now Mom blames Xian for turning her stepfather into a criminal and caused Xian to lose her husband.
なのに、自分ばっかり被害者みたいな顔して。
Mom kept ranting. Misfortune began when I carried you. Your father abandoned me during pregnancy.
あんたが生まれた時から汚れてんのに。汚れてるって思ってたのは、私だったんだね。
Mom apologized for her harsh words. Xian pushed past her and left. Ritsuko flirted with the chef while worrying. He left to find Xian immediately. He encountered Xian's mom instead. Alarmed, he rushed to Xian's apartment. He found her crying alone. Xian told him about the fight and the assault by her stepfather.